This is an explanation of how to do a single replacement reaction. So you can tell this is a single replacement because it's got a free or a single element that's not bonded to anything. That'd be your magnesium. So you start by figuring out what the charge of magnesium is, positive or negative. You're going to need the number eventually, but you don't have to have it right this second. Magnesium is on the left of the periodic table, so it's a positive. So because magnesium is positive 2, it replaces the first part of the compound as opposed to the second. If it's negative, it replaces the second part. So we go up to the table, up at the top. Oops, sorry. Up here, we find magnesium, which is right there, and chromium, which is down here. In order for magnesium to replace chromium, it has to be more active, or in other words, higher on the chart. So yes, magnesium is higher on the chart, so yes, this reaction works. So we go on to the next step. The next step would be to make the new compound out of magnesium and the second part of the compound. Remember that the little numbers cannot come across the arrow unless they're part of a poly. So we've got SO and 2 3s there. So you have to decide, is the 3 with the polyatomic sulfite or is it separate? The 3 on the inside of the parentheses, this one here, that's a part of sulfite. So that has to come across with it. The other 3 does not. The other 3 is there because of charges. And then you balance out your charges. So magnesium's a +2. Sulfate's a -2. That means they cancel, so we don't have to do anything with charges. Then you put your plus sign and you kick out your other element. My element was Cr. It has a 2, so I have to decide, is that part of a polyatomic? No, it's just there because of the charges. So I do not put the 2. Then I look at the periodic table to decide, is Cr a diatomic element? No, Cr is not a diatomic element. So that's all I do. Then I go through and make sure that you erase any charges that you've written in, and you balance your equation. So 3 sulfites, 3 magnesiums, 2 chromiums, and it's balanced. And that's how you do a single replacement reaction.